on the Beltway top stretch. Back to you.
Memorial Day weekend is not only one of the busiest travel times of the year, it is one of the most dangerous. A new report says one of the main things you need to watch out for during this time period are red light runners. Joining me this morning is Melissa Wandall, president of the National Coalition for Safer Roads. Melissa, thank you for being here with us. This report looked at 20 different states and the trends, and what you found, as we said, Memorial Day, one of the most dangerous times for red light runners. Do we know why?
Well, we think, looking through our data, picking the 20 states and going through and finding out that there's 3.5 million people in those 20 states that are running red lights, we found that people are just, they're ready to get into the summer, they're ready to get away for the weekend. There's a multitude of things that could be happening. They could be excited to get out, they could have been, overtired. There's plenty of things that are happening, but people are just not paying attention in their vehicles. They're not doing what they need to do when they're sitting behind the wheel of their loaded weapon.
And that's an important point. It's a loaded weapon, and you've broken this red light running down not only to the to this holiday weekend, but to the time of day regularly, and even the hour of the day. Tell us about that.
Right. Well, what we did is we wanted to do a study to find out when people are running or got their violations the most, and we found that Fridays between 1 and 5 are the most deadliest times for people to be running the light, and we really want people to be aware during that time. Now, that's people getting off work. That's people, do you get off work a little bit early? What is the reasoning behind that? Again, it gets back to that driver accountability and people not paying attention in their vehicles. And we want to make people aware that, always be cautious at these intersections. But during this time, this study showed us that the majority of people that are receiving these violations are between 1 and 5.
This is an epidemic, but you didn't realize that until you were personally impacted. Your husband was killed by a red light runner.
Absolutely. In 2003, October 24th of 2003, my brother and my husband were just coming home from a simple bite to eat in the state of Florida where we live. And he was stopped. My brother was the driver, my husband was the passenger, and they were stopped at a red light. And they turned left when the arrow turned green. My brother proceeded through the intersection, and that's when a motorist going 48 to 51 miles an hour ran the light. The light had been red for a half mile, T-boned my brother's car and killing my husband instantly. And I knew immediately that we needed to do something.
Do the red light cameras make a difference in injuries and death?
Yes, they do. They have cut down around this country, no matter what kind of controversy that people try to bring, the red light safety cameras reduce the risk. And at the end of the day, they save lives and they retrain people's brains on how to stop on red again.
Melissa, thank you for being with us. All right,
Thank you.
This weekend, Memorial Day weekend, is a dangerous one. Please pay attention. We'll be right back.